Have you ever had a time like when you just kind of feel in flow? You can be dancing or laughing or sometimes even like giving a speech or talking, but you're like in flow. Your mind is not overly judging the situation. It's not hard or difficult, but you feel so genuinely, deeply into yourself, into your being. Have you ever had that feeling? I hope you have. It's a great feeling to have. Today's prompt, day 17. When do you feel most at home in, when do I feel most at home in my body? What activities or environments help me feel grounded? The affirmation is, I belong deeply in my own skin. So I can truly say that the activities I feel most myself are dancing, walking, laughing, really just being in spaces. I like to be in spaces where like I'm not feeling judged, I guess I would say. So most of the time that looks like I like dance classes where I don't know anybody. I always have loved just going places where people don't know me and there's no expectation of who I'm going to be. Or I like to be around people who know me well enough to not have expectations on how I'm going to show up. Either or, but those in betweens, that's where it can get a little troubling. Part of what I'm going to journal about is being at home in my own skin. You'll be at home wherever you are. So even if other people are judging or wanting you to be something else, I ain't gonna do it. And though I'm not gonna do it, I'm just saying I'm most comfortable when I'm in flow and when I'm free from judging myself and I feel like I'm free from other people's judgment. That's when I'm most in my body. Activities of movement like this walking, well, once I get off here, right? Once I'm just walking and not really, I turn my mind off. Honestly, I feel so much more at home in my body when my mind is turned off. And let's not even say turned off, but is in its rightful place. Because your mind, yeah, you're supposed to use your mind, right? But for just thinking, oh, there's a tree. If something comes up that I need it for, great. But using it to judge and sulk and whatever else minds like to do, it's just not a good use of it. And it takes me out of my body, out of truly being at home in my body. But yeah, like I said, when I'm in movement, when I'm in flow, that's when I feel most in my body, walking, dancing, those kinds of things. When I'm laughing with friends, when I'm journaling and I'm quiet, just any time where I can take a pause, my mind gets quiet and I can be, that's where I find myself. I'm out here and I don't have my headphones or anything, so this will be a time for a quiet, reflective walk where I can get in touch with myself. And what that looks like is not necessarily allowing my brain to stew, but allowing myself, my full body to get quiet and be in the movement that we're doing, in the walk. Right now we're walking. And so be really in that, enjoy it. It is cold. It's cold, but that's cool. And that is what it is for today. So let me say that affirmation one more time. I'm going to say the prompt in the affirmation again. Day 17. Okay. When do I feel most at home in my body? What activities or environments help me feel grounded? What activity or environments help me feel grounded? When do I feel most at home in my body? Affirmation, I belong deeply in my own skin. I belong deeply in my own skin. For sure. Right. And I know some of that could be like, if you just look at it for face value, like, of course you do. Of course you belong deeply in your own skin. But have you tried it? What are ways that you can get deeper in your own skin? That you can feel more connected to yourself? As we have been journaling and talking about what you want for you, who am I really trying to give the best life to? So really connecting with the you that is really you. That you. Yeah, that one. Not the what the other people see. Not your representative, not the smiley, laughy, whatever person that you give to others, but the you. The you that has withstands the test of time, the you that is there and present, whether you're sad, happy, mad, whatever. That you. What life do you want to give that you? And what does it mean to be at home in your skin, whether you are happy, sad, whether it's a good day or a bad day? How can you practice being at home? How can you go to those activities or environments that bring you back home in your body? Like this activity of walking brings me back home in my body. Dancing brings me home in my body. Dancing with strangers that aren't judging me, or if they judge me, I don't care because they don't know me. But dancing brings me home in my body. Being around people who either don't know me or know me well enough to not be worried about what I'm doing brings me home in my body. And knowing that those are the environments where I can find myself. I can always find myself on a walk. I can always find myself in a dance class. I can always find myself with a pen and paper, journaling, talking to myself, asking myself questions and answering in a journal. I can always find myself in those places. Where's your safe place? I can always find myself in my husband's arms. You know, those are places that bring me home to myself, that mentally give me peace. Where are those places for you? I'd love to hear. Let me know in the comments. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.